take a slow, intentional breath with me before we begin. Inhale deeply through your nose, drawing in the quiet space around you. Hold it for just a soft moment. Now, exhale completely through your mouth, letting your shoulders drop just a little. Let your jaw soften. Let your entire body know that for the next few minutes, it does not have to brace for anything at all. You are completely safe here, and this small pause already matters more than you realize. You searched for this message for a reason. Perhaps your mind has been incredibly loud lately. Perhaps your physical body reacts with tension before you even fully understand why. Maybe you wake up in the morning already tense, already on high alert, already feeling a heavy sensation that something is wrong, even when absolutely nothing is happening around you. If any of that feels familiar to your daily life, please know that you are not alone. And more importantly, you are not broken. You are simply living with a highly sensitive nervous system that has been working much harder than it ever needed to. Anxiety does not always enter your life with a dramatic warning. It does not always look like an obvious, visible panic attack. Sometimes anxiety is incredibly quiet. It shows up as a subtle, constant tightening in your chest. A racing, unstoppable mind when the rest of the room is perfectly still. A stubborn habit of replaying every single word you said in a past conversation. It is a persistent feeling that you must stay completely alert, even when your soul desperately wants to rest. You might not have realized just how long you have been carrying this heavy weight. You might not notice how long your physical body has been trapped in pure survival mode. Your thoughts have been running miles ahead of you, frantically trying to predict and control every single thing that could possibly go wrong. Many people imagine anxiety is just an excessive worry. But anxiety lives much deeper than that. It directly affects your breath, your heartbeat, your muscles, your sleep patterns, your appetite, and your ability to focus on the present moment. It shows up in the quiet ways you constantly apologize to others, even when you did absolutely nothing wrong. It shows up in the way you meticulously rehearse conversations in your head before they ever happen. It shows up in your intense need to keep everything in perfect control, so nothing can catch you off guard or expose your vulnerability. And the absolute hardest part is that this type of anxiety often feels completely invisible to everyone else around you. You can look incredibly functional, successful, and calm on the outside while still feeling utterly overwhelmed on the inside. You can share a genuine laugh with your closest friends and still feel a terrifying storm raging just beneath the surface. You can show up to work and perform brilliantly while your thoughts race nonstop in the background. From the outside world, people may call you highly responsible, perfectly organized, and deeply dependable. They praise your strength, but they may never see the immense personal cost of holding everything together when you feel like you are secretly breaking apart. If you recognize your own reflection in these words, pause for a moment. Place a hand gently on your chest if that feels comfortable for you. Feel the steady beat of your heart. Feel the slow rise and fall of your breath. This is your invitation to return to your body. Anxiety becomes deeply confusing because its intensity does not always match your current reality. You can feel profoundly unsafe while sitting in a perfectly safe place. You can feel overwhelmed during the calmest moments of your day. You can feel a wave of fear without knowing the actual cause. This painful disconnect often leads to deep shame or self-blame, But hear this gently. None of it is your fault. Your brain has simply learned to stay alert to protect you, and your body is faithfully following that signal. But you deserve a life where you do not feel constantly on guard. You deserve to feel worthy without constantly performing for approval. If this message brought comfort to your loud mind today, consider subscribing so you always have a safe harbor to return to whenever the world feels a little too heavy to hold.